looks like someone was too lazy to get a utensil to transfer the butter from the container to the pan. It's kind of gross to think that if Ken's cooking for you, that's how he's going to treat the food. We have no idea whether he washed his hands before he started this, because we all know that Ken can be rather grubby. In a lot of his videos, you can see that he's got filth under his fingernails all the time. Not to mention his incessant scratching. Ken didn't need to, smack the cutting board onto the counter, but I guess he thinks that makes this such an amazing cooking video. All that this proves to me is that Ken is incapable of treating his own belongings with a bit of respect. I don't think he understands the concept of wear and tear. Over time, doing that could put stress onto his counter. Well, that's a major faux pas when it comes to cooking. Cross-contamination by touching one meat, not washing your hands, and then touching another. Whether it's cooked or not, you still don't do that because bacteria can transfer and cause, serious illness. Anybody else notice how from one shot to the next, he moved the cutting board from the stupidest place on the counter that he could have put it to a more stable cutting area? Yeah, Ken. What a frickin' moron you are. You can't even make a cooking video without multiple mistakes right off the bat. Plus, then we have the stupid music on top of that, which I've had to cut out because I don't want to deal with a copyright strike because of whatever nonsensical epidemic song choice he's used. He was too lazy to use a utensil for the butter, but he'll dirty a glass just to put the eggshells in to then transfer them to another container. Good job, Ken. Meanwhile, we have further contamination going on because we haven't seen Ken rinse off his hands since he was touching the two different meats and then cracking the eggs open, so there could be salmonella going on all over the place now. And there's Ken playing up for the camera to make it look like he's so chefy when he can't even cook an egg properly. But how much you want to bet if he would have had pieces spill out when he did the toss, that he would have done, a Topper's pizza reaction where he starts swearing at himself and the inanimate objects? That would have been hilarious.
Don't fucking dare!
Kenny.
Come here, you fat-mouthed little stupid bitch.
Yes, chef.
You're pissing around with something that's not working.
Yes, chef.
Have that fucking clicked?
Yes, chef.
You do seriously surprise me.
Thank you, chef. I was hoping you'd see that. I mean, I'd give it all I got. Give you 110.
You surprise me to how shit you are.
is just sad. He uses a torch to try and cook the egg whites on top to have sunny side up eggs, when any other chef would put a lid over the pan, thus creating steam to cook the egg whites at the top. This is just lazy and pathetic cooking. How much do you want to bet that Ken left the piece that fell over the side of the plate to the floor, and that it potentially could still be there unless one of the animals has already gotten to it? Excuse me, sir. Please do not touch me there. I am not a kitty cat that likes to be fondled underneath. Please stop. No means no.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
Oh my God, look at you. You're out of breath. It's 15 feet from your door to mine.
No, I'm fine. A couple hard sniffs and a spit and I'll be good. Okay, that's a no-go. Just put me on a blanket and slide me to the TV.
Sonny was on my black chair here, so I set up with that chair to start making this video once I finish cooking. And when I set up on that chair, which is a much higher chair than this chair, meow, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna come up and want to eat or what? We're doing a live show later, so get prepared. Get the makeup on. Do your hair. Good girl. So, and then Carol just drove in the driveway. And she just walked by. And then I realized, and I'm using a taller tripod, so it's one of those Gorilla Pods, but it was meant for a heavier camera, not necessarily one of these cameras, but it is taller, so meow.
This is it. Your time is through. You're boring. You're rambling on, no end in sight. You're boring. No need to thank your parakeet. You're boring. Look at Catherine Zeta-Joe. She's snoring.
Sonny, what's up? What you doing? All right, so today is the last day of Carnivore, but I think I'm going to go a few more days. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to promise anything.
Jeez, Ken, you can't even get your own bullshit straight. 1 second you say that you're only doing it for 30 days, then you do it for 31, then you say that you're stopping as of February 1st, then you say that, oh, you're going to go for a few more days, but you're not sure, so you're not making any promises. Like here's you saying that you were going to stop.
4 more days left of my carnivore diet, and as of February 1st, I'll be off the carnivore diet. A lot of you guys will be happy to hear. 4 more days left of my carnivore diet, and as of February 1st, I'll be off the carnivore diet. A lot of you guys will be happy to hear. 4 more days left of my carnivore diet, and as of February 1st, I'll be off the carnivore diet. A lot of you guys will be happy to hear. 4 more days left of my carnivore diet, and as of February 1st, I'll be off
this is the proof that it's all about the money and not the health benefits of the diet itself. He's trying to portray himself as, you know, a weight loss guru and pushing people to lose weight, but no, it was all about the algorithm for him. He knows that on YouTube, New Year's resolutions for weight loss become very big on the platform, so that's what he was trying to do. It didn't pan out for him, so he's dropping it like a hot potato.
Yeah, I'm not going to promise anything, but I do that body in check test again with my coach, and that's going to happen on the 8th.
I would laugh my ass off if his body fat number actually went up as a result of this diet, because again, whether he has lost some weight or not, I don't think it's body fat that he's losing. I think that it's lean muscle mass, because he's admitted to being, you know, fairly lazy on this. He thinks that, oh, well, I didn't work out or exercise for a few days, so I'm just gonna go do a 10 or 11 kilometer walk today, and that's gonna make up for it. No, it's not, Ken. That's just gonna push your body further than it wants to, and it's not really gonna have any impact whatsoever. Ken doesn't know anything about how the body works. He just watches a couple YouTube videos of people that are actually doing or practicing what they preach, and he just cherry picks small things that he thinks can work on his channel, and he doesn't adhere to it.
And of course, between now and the 8th, I'm going to be going to Florida, shooting a bunch of videos, and possibly during those days, I'll be eating things maybe I really shouldn't eat.
All right, Jerry, over here is your brand new burger. Don't tell anybody, but I snuck in some Oreos for emergencies. That was very sneaky of you. Chipmunks, download now! New kid, yo, come on over here. Get these salamis off my back. They really hurt. Hey, Philip, look at this. Oh, it's pretty nice, Nicholas, but, look at this. Yes! Crikey. I knew it's too hot in that bus. This is definitely not sanitary. Oh, everyone, grab a taste of England, guys!
Again, I would like to have definitely 100% done the in-check thing, but I didn't know about that until the nutritionist told me about it and kind of helped me make that decision, which was an easy decision. And so I wish I had done that either December 31st or January 1st to start this whole thing and get a good accurate reading as to how it's affecting me and my body and all that stuff. So anyway, so I might go to the 8th. I don't know. Last night, here's one of those moments. Last night I was sitting there watching TV, and Carol loves to have a little bowl of peanut butter and cut up apples, and that's what she eats as a snack while we're watching TV. And the smell of the peanut butter was so intoxicating, and I just wanted to just have a big spoon of peanut butter. That was probably the biggest craving I had this whole 30 days.
But Ken, you said on this entire journey that you've been on that you haven't had any cravings for any of the bad stuff that you're not allowed to have. None whatsoever. But yet you constantly will point out and go, no, definitely no. In all your videos, whenever you see something full of sugar and carbs, like, You're such a terrible liar. It's mind-boggling that you actually believe the bullshit that you're trying to fool your gullible viewers with. Everyone knows that you want to eat all the carbs that you can't, and that is also precisely why you are not going to stick with this any longer. We already actually saw that because you've started a 72-hour fast, hoping that that is going to work for you. And again, it's not, because you've been claiming that you've been fasting for what, 3+ years? And you lost 4 pounds in that amount of time?
I know you're here. I know you're here.
Poor Sonny. All he wants is a bit of attention. And what does he get for letting Ken know? He gets chastised. He gets basically yelled at in Ken's patented passive-aggressive manner.
So as you know, today is the 31st of January. Stood in the scale. I was 199.3. Just to double check, triple check. I just want to make sure. Yeah, 199.3. So I managed in 30 days to lose 14.7 pounds. And yeah, so last night, I'm having pretty much the same meal as I had last night. Last night I had 4 eggs with a cut up ham, cut up beef. Carol found 2 frozen beef patties, and it's like mostly beef, but it also has liver in it, and you can really taste the liver in this. And so she got them out of the deep freeze. So I thawed them yesterday, had one yesterday for dinner, and then now I'm having the same thing today for lunch. I was thinking of possibly going out to the fish market and getting a nice big piece of salmon for tonight and having that as my technically last meal on Carnivore. But Sonny, can you not see that I'm eating?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Yelling at the cat again, and then looking at the camera with this sarcastic type of look on your face to be like, it's all right, people. I'm not really yelling at him, but I am, but I'm not. But you don't know that, and I don't want you to know that I'm basically abusing this poor animal. Because, Ken, that's what it is. Yelling at him or her because you're eating? Well, then how about you sit at a fucking kitchen table that you have in your living room instead of sitting at your desk?
You can see. No licking. I'm not sure if you guys have cats, if your cats like to lick you, but she's never done that before. So I'm not sure if maybe she's trying to get extra salt in her diet or something.
We humans may not know the true reason that a cat would lick us, but many believe that it's a social bond, that they were licked as kittens by their mother, and so they want to, create that bond with their human to show that they love you, or that they respect you, or that, maybe you need to be clean just a little bit more. I mean, with Ken, I'd probably put it on the latter, because we've seen him be kind of gross looking, kind of shabby. Again, bring up the dirty fingernails all the time. So, Ken, how about you try being nice to your free props that made you some money on your channel and that you use any chance you get? But no, God forbid that when you're eating, when the king is eating, don't ever think about licking me or meowing at me to let me know that you love me. Get out of my videos.
Put skin near her, she'll start licking it. No. I don't want to get wet. Well, you don't like anything. I've offered it to you before. I think. Here you go. A little piece of ham. See? What's the point? That's what I'm eating. I don't have any bacon. She likes bacon.
See, what a total dick, yelling at poor Sonny again. Oh, because the cat sees that you have food? Well, then that's on you. If you've given the cat food off your plate before, then the cat expects it, or, thinks it's coming. So, yell at yourself, Ken. I'm not saying that the cat begging is a bad thing, but you're the one that created that behaviorism. Jesus, I hate how you treat your animals, and then you go and show it on camera. Like, who knows what they have to deal with when they're not being filmed. Like, I'm sure Ken actually does go around yelling at them at the top of his lungs. And that's wrong. That is so wrong, because an animal doesn't understand.
But she doesn't like some of these other things. So somebody, I guess, asked in one of the past videos, oh good, no more noise.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off, Tom.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Tell you about the man.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Well, fuck off. And fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Like if you're like you.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
What's wrong with him?
And fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
The fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Get that out of my way. So Sonny, somebody asked, let me just touch that. Again, I'm using the Action 4 today. Somebody asked, I guess, when I was cooking my last thing for a vlog, they said, what's with the torch? Oh, please don't rip open. Oh. I hate when my yolk breaks, but when you mix it up with a whole bunch of beef and ham in chunks, sometimes it wrecks your yolk. So somebody asked, what's up with the torch? Now this Action 4 is very sensitive to certain words that I use. So something I said in the last thing made the camera shut off, and I never know what I'm saying that shuts the camera off. So hopefully during editing I might find out. Somebody said, why the torch? And so I said, is it going to shut off? It cooks the top of the eggs faster. I know I could cover it, but I love my Sunnyside eggs as orange as they are.
Oh, big deal. So if you cover it with a lid, the tiny thin layer of albumin that surrounds the yolk will turn white. It's not going to change the color of the yolk underneath, but no, he just wants it to look pretty because it's all about his, crappy looking food. Like, that looks like a dog's breakfast, as Chef Ramsay would say. You know, he just needs to look pretty on the plate to make it appear like he knows how to cook well.
So I cook up my meat in some butter, and then I try to make spots to pour the eggs and yolks so they hit the pan, and so they cook up a little bit faster. If they just sit on top, from experience, it takes a long time for that heat to get through to the yolk, to the whites, and cook that slimy white part.
Don't you just love it when Ken uses adjectives like slimy, gooey, and any other ones along those lines that have a very unappealing and unappetizing connotation to them? I'm gonna go eat some slimy egg whites because that's just slimy and so yummy.
So I discovered if I can move the meat out of the way, get the eggs closer to the pan or onto the pan, and break up some of that. There's like two parts to the white. There's like the outer thin stuff, and then you get that thicker goop.
Goop. That was the word that I couldn't think of. Goop. Goop. I love goop. Ken Domik loves all the goop. Goop, goop, goop. I mean, Ken, just quit. Seriously, just quit.
And then you get your yolk. That thicker goop, if you break that membrane, then that helps get it all down into the food and cooks it up a little bit faster. But I've discovered you can speed it up even more if you get your torch out and torch all the gooey parts on top of your egg. So there you go. That's why I do that. And just push the door open. You know how to do it.
If I ever develop an aversion to eating eggs, it's going to be because of Ken Domik. How he just described that is so unappetizing. And the sad fact is, I planned to go have lunch after editing this video. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore because he's completely thrown off my appetite. I mean, if you're trying to lose some weight, I guess that's one way to do it. The Ken Domik diet. Guaranteed to lose 50 pounds. All you have to do is watch Ken describe food and eat. And you won't want to put anything in your mouth.
Come on. Come on. So I was kind of hoping I'd be 100% under the 15 or over the 15 pounds lost in a month. I wasn't very active this month. I did do a bunch of walks at the beginning.
Oh, woe is me. Oh, I have to tell everybody all the excuses that I've formulated to make it appear that I did everything in my power to lose as much weight as I could this month. But I was just too busy, and I couldn't do walking every day, even though I could have. Yeah, Ken, you and your crocodile tears, and that's all it is you just bemoaning and coming up with the lame excuses of why you did not succeed as well as you could have. You could have totally done very well on this if you would have stayed away from the fast food and stayed away from, well, not stayed away, I guess, got up off your ass and went out walking. I mean, this winter hasn't been all that brutal, even up in the north where you are. So you only have yourself to blame, but instead you blame it on having to film these videos for you.
Periodically throughout the month. That's funny. Sometimes she just walks right through, and other times she just scratches at the door even though it's open. Come on. Push the door open.
And the oaf is too lazy to get up off his ass and open the door so his kitty cat can come in. He doesn't really want the cat in there, so that's why he's hoping that it would just go away, but apparently the scratching at the door is just too annoying for Ken to ignore.
So Carl came today, and we're supposed to be working all day today, finishing up show 9 out of 10. And the iMac that I have, his projects get so big, I try to separate it into, show 1 to 5 and then show 6 to 10 to make those files smaller. I'm thinking I'm going to have to start making them into, 3 projects in one project, 3 projects, 3 projects, 1, because it bogs the computer down. The iMac that I have, I put it in the other room. The 27-inch iMac I have was a really, really good computer when I first bought it. But Carl's projects are so big that I can't handle them, or there's something corrupt in the file or something. I don't know what it is. But like, he got here and I forgot to put in a bunch of clips from one of the folders that had all those drone shots. So when I drag them in, the spinning beach ball comes up, and it just kills our creativity. And he's like, you know what? You fix all that, get it back to normal, and I'll come tomorrow on Friday. I'm like, okay, good deal. So he skedaddled, and what I did is finally bit the bullet, moved my 27-inch monitor here, took my 27-inch iMac out of here, hooked up my laptop, which is right there. Let me show you. Laptop, that's his drive. That's the 27-inch monitor that I've had for a very long time. So that's the new system, because that has the M2 chip in it. So it is screaming fast, much more powerful than the iMac, and it seems to be handling this next project really well.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Ken's getting ready to say, I need a new iMac, everybody, because my old one doesn't run well and I can't do Carl's videos anymore because I'm not a tech genius and I don't know what's really going on. And I ruin all my computers by not treating them very well. Oh no, poor Ken. Poor Ken, he's so broke. He needs your financial help today. Help him, people. Won't you help him? He needs to buy himself another $10,000 iMac so that he can make these stupid fishing videos. What would the world be without Ken Domik's fishing videos? Ken just wants to continue to be a cool and hip Apple fanboy because he feels that makes him, fit in with the Gen Yers, the millennials. Like, we all saw how he wants to hang out with people that are almost a third his age because he's that creepy 60-year-old that's going to be hanging out with teenagers. And, it's not a good look, Ken. Definitely not a good look.
So he'll be back tomorrow. First day of February. The carnivore diet really helped me get through January very easily.
That's right, everybody. He played the system. He found that the algorithm loves fad diets in January on YouTube. So he played that one up to get the extra views, to make that extra moolah, that extra cheddar, that extra skrilla. Because Ken wants as much money as he can get, because that's all that YouTube is for him, is money. It's not about making the content. It's not about his viewers. It's not about the social aspect to it. He plays that up and makes it seem like that's what he's here for, but everybody knows he isn't. The only people that are fooled by his shtick are his gullible supporters, and I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry that, you know, like people like Lisa Priestman and James Baxter and I don't know, I can't think of any of the other names of the people that have been around with him for years and who go around and saying, "Leave poor Kenny alone! He did nothing to you! You're all just a bunch of haters! Oh, you're making my life so miserable because you're reacting to Ken and pointing out exactly what we should be noticing ourselves, but we're just too stupid to understand that Ken's just grifting us, that he's conning us from our hard-earned money."
Again, a lot of people who understand this diet say you should do it for at least 2 months. Some of the people I watch on YouTube, they say you should do it for at least 90 days.
Look at that indignant look that immediately comes on his face after he says that some people say you should do it for 90 days. Yeah, numbnuts, because the body doesn't immediately, take on the changes that are going on. So it takes a number of weeks. Ken just doesn't have the willpower to do it for that long. And as I've said ad nauseum in this video, it's just about the money. If he was making cash over fist on this, you know that he'd be sticking with it, but he's not. I jokingly said in a Mr. Pig Live that Ken should become the next Mikado Avocado or whatever, because that guy's making tons of money by essentially eating like a pig and ballooning up to whatever size he did. I've never watched any of that guy's videos, but you hear about it all the time, about how him and a couple other YouTubers have made a fortune off of going from, in his case, being slim to, I guess the whale, unfortunately, that he got to. I feel bad that that's the choice that he made. But he made that decision, and whether or not he's playing up being sad and depressed about it, I don't know, because as I said, I don't watch that guy's content, because it's probably on the same level as Ken's. It's all about the money and putting out, ridiculous content that no one should ever see.
And it's possible that I could do it for 90 days. But we'll see. I have a channel to run. I could start doing more camping stuff. And just do a lot of meat things. Do creations like this. And try to entertain you guys as best as I can while doing this diet.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. That's what Ken is doing in these vlogs. Every vlog is the same thing. I lost or gained point whatever pounds. I ate this. I did this. I don't know whether I'm going to keep up this diet past the 30-day mark. One day he is, the next day he's not. We all know that he isn't, because now he's back on his fasting. So he's going to see if that's going to work for him again, because I guess that worked a bit during, the COVID years, as far as revenue went. But, it's just getting ridiculous, because we're reacting to the exact same thing. It's like, it's sort of boring for me, because it's, oh, there's Ken with another excuse. I have to point it out because it's there and he's, feeding it to me. But it's, it's just getting to be too much even for me.
Because like I said, I love to be around 180. And technically I have 20 more pounds to go. Theoretically speaking, I should lose another 15 pounds by the end of February.
No, Ken, that's not how the body works. Just because you lost 15 pounds or thereabouts, allegedly, in January, does not mean that you're going to lose 15 pounds every month thereafter. The less weight that your body has, the harder it is to drop said additional weight. So maybe you might get 10 pounds off in February, maybe only 5, because at the beginning of any diet, it's a lot of water weight that you lose, because especially with you, the amount of sodium that was in your daily diet was sky high, so you were retaining so much water. But then during your live stream, you told someone that you only drink like a pint of water a day, or 2 pints of water a day. So your body is dehydrated because 2 glasses of water is not enough per day if that's all you're drinking. So you don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're putting all this misinformation and dangerous information on your channel and saying, oh yeah, go give it a shot, follow what I'm doing, but oh, let me just say, preface, talk to your family doctor first. Meanwhile, you told us that you ignored your family doctor, and that's kind of stupid because you don't know what you're doing. You're probably doing harm to yourself. I've noticed certain things where I think your body's getting ready to have a stroke. That's not me making any sort of threat or hoping that that happens to you. It's just things that I've seen. I've seen other YouTubers that did similar things to you who ended up having strokes, and in some cases multiple strokes, because of poor choices they made.
Then I'd be down 30 altogether. That would get me to 185, and then dip into March until I get down to the 180, and then slowly introduce complex carbs back into my diet. What, you're going to come up here while I'm eating?
I really doubt that Ken understands the difference between a simple carb and a complex carb. I can't wait to see him go to fast food places and try and find complex carbs. I'm sure he's going to go drive up to the Wendy's drive-thru and say, can you tell me if you have any complex carbs on your diet, on your menu, please? I'm on a diet and I can only eat meat and complex carbohydrates. Sir, you do realize that you are at a fast food restaurant, right? Yes, I do. Maybe you should try anywhere else?
That's just wrong. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd knock off a vlog for you guys. Again, because I won't be able to edit it tomorrow. So I'll have to shoot this, edit it, have it uploaded for you guys so you can watch something tomorrow morning. So, again, if you're on a weight loss journey, I wish you all the best. But once again, I want to thank this opportunity.
Yes, I'd like to thank this opportunity. I don't want to take this opportunity. I want to thank it. I'd like to thank all my opportunist fans. Oh, no, wait, I'm the opportunist. You're just the fans, and I'm taking the opportunist approach of making you part with your money and putting it into my pocket. Yeah, because I'm Ken Domik, and I'm a YouTube genius. I mean, I've made grammatical mistakes in my reactions, but Ken is constantly doing them. Like right there where he made the gaffe of, instead of saying take, he said thank. But yeah, it's Ken, I'm not even gonna bother with finishing a thought here because I've already done it like a million times.
To thank all the amazing supporters that have showed their support through leaving comments, watching my videos, hitting that thumbs up.
throughout this whole month of doing carnivore. It meant a lot to me, and a lot of you guys were saying, I think he's going to make it without cheating. It was because of you guys. It was because I was showing this on the internet. I had myself accountable for whatever happened.
Except you didn't hold yourself accountable, and you cheated multiple times. You ate foods that were not allowed on the diet because they had sugar in them. But then you said, oh, well, it says 0 grams right there, but it says there's sugar in the ingredients. So somebody's lying. Somebody's going to get fired, but I didn't cheat because it says 0 grams right there. Yeah, Ken, you just made excuses for yourself. You found loopholes. And you didn't even follow the diet properly. You admitted that you weren't following it strictly. So what the hell was the point? Like, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you lost a bit of weight, but it's mostly water weight. It's not fat weight. We saw that you had like 60% body fat when you did whatever the hell testing that it was, that you can afford to go do that, but you can't afford all the other expenses that you have to contend with. So you cry out to all your supporters, hoping that they're going to fund you. Like it's just one thing after another with you. Anytime you pick one of these fad diets, whether it's fasting, carnivore, keto, anything, you never follow it properly. You cheat. You're never transparent about it. You do weigh-ins, but you won't show yourself on the scale. You show an empty scale and just what's on the screen. That can easily be faked. Whether or not you're doing that, I don't know. But anything short of you stepping on the scale and showing you while you are on there is not going to fly.
And the fact that you guys were super supportive. Anyway, Sunny's telling me to sign off. All right. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day. See you in the next vlog. Bye.
Well, there's another boring Ken Domik vlog for the month of January, doing his bastardized version of carnivore. Just giving excuse after excuse of why he didn't do as well as he thought he would, why he, isn't going to continue, although he didn't really give that reasoning, but we all know why. I mean, yeah, Ken, until you're really willing to put in the time and the effort and focus on your health instead of focusing on these channels that I have to run, then there's no point in posting about any of this nonsense, because all you're doing is opening yourself up for constructive criticism and in some cases ridicule, because the reason why we can ridicule you for this and go past the criticism part is because you are telling us straight up that it's about the money. You take that aspect out, and then I really have no reason to ridicule you. But at any rate, I want to thank everybody for coming and showing their support to me for getting the channel back on track and watching the videos and liking and commenting and subscribing. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to get as many view or watch hours as I can, because the channel's just short of the 3,000 necessary to be able to reapply for monetization. Now, I don't want to reapply for monetization because I want the money. I only want to do it because that really gets under Ken's skin. He hates when any of our channels are monetized. He hates it. That's one of the biggest things he hates, because he sees it as us making a couple of bucks off of him. So it just, it kind of makes you feel good in the sense that that we've won because Ken tried so hard to abuse the system to get us all shut down. And when a couple of us pushed back, he kind of knocked it off. I hope that he doesn't think that he's gonna, be able to do that nonsense again with anybody, especially the smaller channels, because if he does, I'll be right there to help them get through that that mess. But anyways, until next time, this is KDDE signing off. Have a good one and be safe.
You could have rushed up to the stage, but you were lollygagging and turning off your microphone and cutting to a commercial for Del Taco. Del Taco! Del Taco! Del Taco!